What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Zab. Welcome back to another YouTube video. One of the questions one of my friends were asking me that they think that they have been going in a little too heavy on their trades, and they wanted to see what is the best risk management strategy that they can follow to be a profitable trader. And they were asking for my opinion, and I was like, you know what, this may be a good time to make a YouTube video about it, because a lot of us has these questions. I know I did a lot of research on this. It's a very simple topic. It doesn't have to be that complicated, but if you stick to these rules, I think you can excel in trading from the get-go. Again, these rules are meant to save you. They're meant to give you proper understanding of what risk management is, and they're there to save your account from potentially blowing up. Okay, so keep these things in mind. They're very important, and I'm just gonna go down one by one and show you guys what are some of these things are and how I use them in my trade management every single day. All right, so I'm gonna open up my OneNote here, and I'm gonna share with you guys what my strategy and my risk management strategy is. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen out here. Okay, good. All right, so I had a little bit of notes before I started this video, just to make sure that we are on track here, and to make sure that we are following an agenda, if you will. All right, so the first thing is obviously, what is your position size? Okay, before that, I should say, what is your account size? Right, so the first thing you want to talk about is what is your account size, right? If your account size is, I don't know, you're starting with $1,000, right? For instance, you are starting with $1,000, starting with 1K. All right, you're starting with 1K, and you want to risk 2% of your account per trade. You know, if you know what a 2% rule is, you should not be overexposing yourself to more than 2%. Remember, trading is, yes, it is about making money. Obviously, that's what we all do it. But trading is also about securing your profits. It's also about securing your capital. You don't want to overexpose yourself to a lot of these risks. So you start with $1,000, okay? And when you start with $1,000, you want to make sure that you are risking only 2% of that at any given time. Okay, so you're risking 2%. Now, I trade options, and this strategy works on options too. You know, it can be a little up or down depending on the options price or the contract price, but you need to understand that you can only risk 2%. So if you have $1,000 in your account, you can only risk $20 per trade. Okay, you can only risk $20 per trade, and this is very important, because this will help you size your positions better, and it will help you go into your positions with sniper entries, because guess what, you can only go down 20% of that position, which happens to be 2% of your account. So going to my next point is risking $20 per trade. Okay, you're risking $20 per trade. Now my question is, you wanna have a stop loss always in place, right? Where should your stop loss be? And to answer that question, $20 is 30% of what? Or $20 is 20% of what? Okay, so $20 is 20% of $100, right? So your position size should be, $100, which is 10% of your account. See how it's all adding up? So each position you take should be 10% of your account. And if you have a sniper entry, if you think your entry is good, you don't need to lose more than $20. Your stop loss can be set at 20%. You know, you can adjust it. I've noticed my stop loss, I have been 10%. They're not that crazy. And 10% is enough for all I want. Okay, maybe 15 depending if the market is fluctuating up and down. You know, I do get stopped out every now and then, but it's, you know, look at my channel. I make money every single day. It's not like I am losing money. Okay, so position size should be $100, 10% of your account. So the risk management strategies that you should follow, and I'm gonna sum it up now. Okay, your position size should be 10% of your account with the 20% stop loss in place on starting. You can adjust it if you want. Okay, but it shouldn't be more than 20%. You have to keep that in mind. Okay, if you want a 30% stop loss, which is extremely high, it's a lot, but you can, depending on how you trade, you can have a 30% stop loss. Just make sure that 30% stop loss, $20 is 30% of what number? Okay, whatever that number is. All right, it might be 85, it might be 90. Okay, whatever that number is. So your position size would be a little bit less. Okay, so these are the rules that we follow when we are trading. Again, you don't want to risk 2%, more than 2% of your account, right, per trade. And this is something that I follow. If I have 3 bad trades, I'm done for the day. If I have 3 bad trades, that means my account is now down 6% on the day. Just to walk away. Okay, just walk away. Especially for me, I trade. All right, so this is we can go back to this guy. So for me especially, I aim for 2% a day. So for me to lose 6% on a day, that's 3 days worth of work. And I could potentially make, 4, 5, 6, 7%. But that is something that I focus on. Okay, 2% of the day. If I'm up 2% of the day, I close my shop, I go back to my job, and I just do that. All right, so hopefully you guys learned something from this. Risk management is one of those pillars in trading that are very important. You should follow them, and if you don't follow them, then sooner rather than later you will realize that you do need to follow them, because you are overexposing yourself to a lot of risk. And yes, your account can grow without these rules. Obviously, people have done it, but if you're starting out, do follow them, and overall your account will see growth. It's going to be a nice and slow growth, and that's what you want. You don't want huge going up, going down, going up, going down, because long period of time, that sideways movement is what I call it in the account. And you know what, I'd rather walk away with $100 a month than be down like $400. It's not a lot. $100 a month is not a lot, but let me tell you, you add those up and you're climbing a staircase. This is a long-term game. I'm not here to make money on day one. If I can keep my growth steady over time, I know I'm doing well, and that's all I care about. Okay, anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. December is about to end. December is ending. By the time I publish this video, we're gonna be starting New Year's fairly soon. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Have a great week. Happy New Year's. Until next time, bye bye.